Hey guys, JohnTheWolf038 here, and welcome to the lost episode of Let's Play Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker. So I am getting back into this, but before I can just launch back into recording this, I have to catch you back up on what you missed. There was a recording session that went wrong, and with the capture card being the way it is, or the way it was, because I have a new one now, basically I had to scrap it, but I still have the footage, and there were a few key things that happened that, well, it would be a little confusing if I didn't show them and explain them. Now, there's no audio in this, so I'm going to play some Wind Waker music in the background, but yeah, so let's just go ahead and launch right into it. So, first off, we were on Dragon Roost Island, and we talked to the King of Red Lions when it was time to go, and he's telling us that we needed to sail to the south. He wouldn't let me into the boat, though, because, well, the wind, it wasn't blowing to the south, and, yeah, he starts telling me all about the Wind God and all that, who I'd already talked to. So then I remembered that I hadn't changed the wind, so I pulled out the Wind Waker, and after a couple of failed attempts, I got the arrangement right, and we changed the direction of the wind to the south. But even though I did that, I then decided, which you'll see in a moment, I'm getting a little ahead of myself here. I then decided that I would rather, and yeah, I messed it up a lot, I would rather go back to Windfall Island first and take care of a couple things there that I had forgotten to do. So I changed the direction again, so that we could head west to Windfall Island. Just outside of Dragon Roost Island, we met the Mapfish. Yeah! He is a funny guy. Anyway, so basically, he's telling us that we need to have more areas on our sea chart filled in, and I agree. There were very few things marked on it, so that's definitely helpful. And he prattled on and on and on, but the gist of it is, whenever we see the Mapfish outside of an island, we throw some bait down, and they'll fill in the area if it hasn't been already. So he marked Dragon Roost Island for us, and yeah, he's telling us about a cave that we can't get to right now, so yeah, nothing we can worry about right now. But anyway, I could have edited out more of his speech, but I thought, since it was the first time, that I would just leave it. Oh yes, talking about the bait and all that again, as I already said. This is hard without any audio. I feel so detached from this. There's, even the background music would have been nice, but I'm not adding that until after the fact, so yeah. So he finished his explanation, and I got to thinking about that one sea chart we had, and realizing that that one area of Dragon Roost Island clearly was that area where the treasure was. So we headed over here, but thankfully I wasn't too stupid, because I realized that the treasure over here is rupees, and I couldn't hold any more rupees, so thankfully I got out of there before I wasted it, basically. So then we were heading off toward Windfall Island. Why can't I talk today? Windfall Island. And we saw these guys, so I stopped to have a bit of a chat with them, and struggled mightily to actually do so. I didn't want to get out of the boat, you see. But yes, these guys were treasure hunters basically, and so they start to explain about, you know, how you can find treasure on the sea floor, and yeah. Pirates, monsters, and treasure hunters wander about on the sea, yes. These guys are definitely strange, I'd have to say, but mostly because of their helmets, I guess. So here he awards us with another treasure chart, but I decided that I shouldn't open these unless I'm sure it's not a rupee amount until I get a wallet upgrade, because 200 is all I can hold and I would just be wasting them, as I said. So yeah, we kind of know about that, so move on. And yes, use the grappling hook. Yeah, thanks for that. So then, I decided to check out what's going on with this island, and as we did so, a storm decided to suddenly appear. There was a very strange, what appeared to be egg here, which I couldn't remember at the time if I could do anything with it, but clearly I couldn't. I ran around here a little bit, doing not a whole lot. Trying to check that mailbox, I think, is what I was doing here. But it wasn't jumping around, so I should have known that it wasn't, there was anything I could do with it. So, yeah, then I decided to leave. It's thrilling commentary, I know. Well, it's necessary, though. So, we set sail once more. And we saw another map fish. My clips got messed up there, so I had to recollect my thoughts. Anyway, so yes, pulled out the bait so that we could get Windfall Island properly marked. That's pretty much all there is to it. Use the bait and the fish comes, and that's that. So anyway, then we got off here at the dock, and I started thinking about things I need to take care of here. First of which was to come talk to this crazy guy. I don't know if you remember him, but a little bit weird. And you should know at this point that my capture card had desynced things so badly that I couldn't properly hear the game through my headset. And I couldn't use the Wind Waker properly because of that, because I was hitting it at the wrong time and it wasn't even showing up. So anyway, he gets a monotone song and he thinks it's great, so that makes him all the stranger, I guess. And he teaches us a different song. Left, right, down, and yeah, messing it up, but there we go. Having to do things way in advance at this point, trying to get it to actually work. There we go. And we learned the Song of Passing. So, yeah, he's a very strange person. Well, it didn't work for you because you're a loser. Then I fell off a cliff, and decided to try the Song of Passing myself, for real. And you'll get to see why this is such an important song to learn. Because it makes it day. And that's really nice. You can also do it again to make things night as well. But anyway, then I decided to head up to the prison cell, because while I talked to Tingle before, I didn't realize that I could have helped him at the time, because, well, whatever day that was, I was pretty stupid. So instead of talking to him again, moving pots out of the way, we see this switch, which, when stepped on, freeze tingle. And of course, he's going to be very grateful. Yeah, heartfelt gift of thanks is a very strange confetti-filled dance, which nets us the Tingle Tuner. You connect a Game Boy Advance to your system with a link cable, which I do have, but I'm not sure if I'm going to make any real use of it in the main part of the game, but I'll probably try to show it off somehow afterwards in a bonus thing. But anyway, basically it just gives you the ability to call in Tingle for help, and he'll like drop bombs or do various things, but yeah, not going to worry about that right now. And so he then gives us the chart, which will tell us where to find his island, I suppose. Yeah, so he'll help us with our charts when we need his help, and he repeats it. Alright, so then we head into his cell, and I'm going to move this box to find a passageway. Now, I got lost in here a bunch, fell through a bunch of times, it's really confusing, but anyway, I finally here found the right path, and because of that, found the item we were looking for. It's a treasure chest. Inside is a fairly important item as far as side quests go. One of the most important, actually. And what's it gonna be? We got a thing! It's the Picto Box. So, yeah. Right, remember we talked to that guy in the camera shop about it. And, yeah. That's gonna help us with a lot of side quests. So then we decided to go visit the guy in the camera shop I was just talking about. And, yeah. He thought it was a very nice Picto Box. What's funny is that he said he was missing one that somebody took. And I thought it was probably that, but he refused to be interested in that in the slightest, which confused me. I thought for sure that, you know, he would be interested in having it back or something, or at least telling me that it was indeed the one and then letting me keep it, but he wasn't. It's a bit odd. Yeah. Anyway, so then I went upstairs in his area here and decided to look at some of his pictures. This is a bit boring, but there's a little bit of a story or description with each one, so I decided to just leave it in. It's not necessary, I suppose, but some of it's kind of interesting. I'm not sure if I examined all of them. I think I did, but yeah, I was looking in there and seeing a treasure chest that I can't get to. He starts talking about where you can find this stuff. It's fairly interesting, I suppose. Forsaken Fortress, yeah, we know all about that place. I hate it. But, yeah, some choo-choos, whatever. I think everybody says that differently, but whatever. Now, I've come across several of them, so I don't feel that lucky. Yeah, that's something that we'll come across much later, I believe. And, this is some sort of a totem pole, I think? I don't know. These are all things that we will eventually deal with, so it's kind of interesting. Yeah, that's that's my home. Wait. This is where this is where I was saying, are you my grandfather? But anyway, yeah, it's kind of funny. He said he met someone on the island, but anyway, yeah, and this is about the ghost ship, something else that we will see later on in the game. Fairly interesting. And that's pretty much it for this gallery, I believe. Yeah. So that's pretty much caught you up on what was a huge chunk of footage that I cut way down. Now I'm going to actually record a few minutes with the new capture card and cap this off as the real return to the series. And so yeah. I'm JothWolf038. This is Let's Play Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. It is back, and I hope you are happy about it because I sure am. So yeah, let me cut to the new footage now. Okay, we are back. It is back. Everything is back. I don't know, that weird old man is chasing me. Anyway, yes, so Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker is back. As you saw, I recapped the stuff that you missed during that failed episode, and this is basically just me showing you I'm back to it. I can show all kinds of blue stuff on the screen without my capture card going bananas. Yeah, it's so nice. Now, obviously you might notice the quality isn't 100% what you expected from me getting a new capture card, but I am expecting shortly in the mail the appropriate cables which will make this much better. Yeah, I wasn't sure when I got it what I needed, but I am now, and it's pretty cool that actually to me it already looks better, but it's the reliability. I know it won't static. It won't have static. I know it won't desync and all that stuff. So yeah, that's all very important as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, anyway, this is basically just me saying, check it out. We're gonna be back. Now, here's how this is gonna work. Obviously, Wind Waker was 2 days a week, Wednesday and Sunday. And then when it went away, I brought in Tron 2.0. Well, I'm really enjoying that game. I'm not sure what everyone's thoughts are on the game in general, but as far as me, I'm having a blast playing it. It's one of the few things I can do in HD, one of the only things I can do in HD quality, so I don't know, I've had a lot of fun with the game in general too. So I don't want it to go away, and here's what I am proposing, that they share the double time slot. So basically, Wind Waker is now on Wednesdays, as it started, and yet not twice a week. It will Sunday will be Tron 2.0. So I think that is a good compromise. I'm not sure how much is left to that game, but I definitely want to keep playing it. So yeah, figure everyone wins this way, and I don't really have a whole lot more to say. Next time, we'll actually get back to what we're supposed to be doing. There's some side quests that we can do now that we have the Picto Box. At least I think so, yeah. And then, of course, as the King of Red Lions likes to point out every single time I talk to him, we need to head south and go to this place. And since we're going to be down in this general vicinity, I thought we might even swing by home too, but I don't know. It's, you know, it's kind of hard to do that, to go home to see Granny without having actually brought Errol home, which is what, you know, I set out to do originally. So yeah, we'll see about that. We're all caught up in the drama and the emotion of this game, I know, so we don't want to cause Granny any unnecessary extra strife. quit yawning, dude. Seriously, you're making me tired. But yeah, so that's basically it. I am looking forward to getting back to this, and I hope you guys are looking forward to seeing it back in rotation again. So yeah, I'm JonathanWolf038. This is Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, and it's back. That's all I can say. It is back. So yeah, see you next time for more. Bye.